Hey guys, I want to talk to you today about doing some stealth camping or going off the trail style camping. So I'm sure everybody has come up on a great looking campsite that you're on the trail, you know, you're like, wow, this is good. You freaking see trash there. I've even seen glass at many campsites. Oh, how frustrating. You see that stuff. So my thing is today is just try to give you some tips and pointers of going off the trail. Maybe go stealth camp away, make your own little area for camping. So, you know, you get a little more private, a lot more privacy. And a lot of times in the parks, it gets real packed. You know, I'm in Kentucky. The Red River Gorge on the weekends are packed. So you want to try to find spots where maybe you can find a good campsite where, you know, you and your group or yourself can have a good time without having so many people around. So what I've done today is there's different ways that you can follow your path or the way you want to go. So when you go off trail, you definitely want to find a destination. Like if you see a big rock or a big tree or a creek, river, stream, something, game trail, something that you want to follow. So today I've found a creek. I'm going to follow that creek and see where it takes me. I want to find a good campsite tonight. I want to maybe get a little fire pit, build a fire. It's supposed to be below freezing tonight, so I'm going to do some cooking, some eating. So I'm going to give you a few little pointers going off trail and things to do. So I had to walk up the hill too. So if you follow creeks or rivers, you can't just follow them right beside there. Sometimes you got to walk up the mountain, down the mountain, up a mountain, down a mountain. There'll be trees in the way, rhododendron, so forth. So right now I've walked up this hill, and I'm going to try to connect back with the water here in a second. So let's see how it goes. Right here's a good point. I'm walking through the woods, a lot of rhododendrons, big tree. It'll be real hard to go around all that. So I'm going to walk down to the water. I'm kind of trying to go on that side, walk that side of the mountain. That is beautiful. That is some off-trail walking right there. But I've got a freaking hillside next to me if you see it. So, a little tight. Definitely want to keep my feet dry. One of the things that I can tell you is when you're going off trail is just don't get frustrated. You're going to come in different spots, different circumstances where tree limbs you're going to go around, branches. It's not like a trail, you know what I mean? So you're not walking on a nice path. You're making your own path and you're going through the woods. Just remember your directions, the destinations you're going. Now I'm following the water. I know my map is the water back to the tree. I've got to cross this, I think, a couple of times to keep going over that way. Unless I can go up this way, the mountainside, and maybe go back down. Might can get out of getting my feet wet. I definitely don't want wet feet. Dry shoes, dry shoes, dry shoes. I think I'm going to use this spot right here. So this one looks pretty good to me. I've got nice water source back there. I'm going to put me a fire pit here, put my bedding right here, stay on the ground. I just brought the tarp tonight and the air mattress, and should be good. I really don't see any widow makers above me. And I know tonight it's going to get pretty cold. But it'll get below freezing, maybe high 20s, something like that. So it shouldn't be too bad. And this ground being level right here should do me pretty good. Now, just remember, when I get these rocks, I'm not really getting them out of the creek because, you know, if you use a wet rock, it's got a good chance of exploding. So whenever you're building your fire pit, you know, don't get wet rocks. So I'm going to go out there and try to find me a few rocks around here, enough to make a ring, and then start collecting firewood, put my shelter up. I brought some good food tonight. I brought some chicken and peppers and a little fajita mix, and I'm going to cook all that up and cook it over a fire, so it should be a good evening. I have a pretty good creek. There's my area. So I've got it in porch mode right now. And I keep my backpack underneath my Thermarest. It's like having a big 2 pillows or something. It props your head up. I really think that's really comfortable. So just remember, when you go off trail stealth camping, that it could be tough, could be obstacles in the way. You know, you definitely could get your feet wet. You know, it could be a lot of stuff in your way, trees that you have to go around, rhododendrons. You got a backpack on, so it can be tough. But in the end, look, I've got an awesome campsite area. My fire pit's working good. We'll cook some food once those coals go down. Got that nice sound of water and fire. Got a nice campsite. Got wood everywhere, got water. An awesome place to camp. So, any suggestions I do say is if you want to go stealth camp and go off trail, is to always look at your markers where you're going. Find a game trail, a creek, something, follow it. If you got to go up and around, just be patient and just keep your bearings of where you're at. And eventually you'll find a good area, be like, oh man, this is awesome. You never know what you'll find out there. Might be nothing, but you might find an awesome spot. And this is gonna be my spot tonight. And just waiting on that sun to go down and enjoy the evening. That is some chicken, onion, and peppers with fajita mix. I'm almost got it ready. I've got some tortillas to cook with it. That is going to be delicious. I have some olive oil. I'll put in here. Chicken fajitas staying warm in my pot. Then we get some tortillas, cook them. And olive oil. And there it is. Wrap that bad boy up. And delicious. Now that's the way to eat. Yum, yum, yum. I've got a full moon tonight. I think I'm gonna hear some coyotes. Morning time. Slept good, slept all through the night. Hear a few of those coyotes this morning. Got some coffee boiling. I am packed up. There's my spot. Enjoy my coffee, enjoy this walk. It takes me about maybe 30 minutes to get back to the trail, so let's hope I don't get lost. I see my trail. It's right down the bottom of the hill. Water did me good, gave me a good path. And remember, when you go back to where you're getting back on the trail, I mean, if you didn't go the same way you came, it's okay. Don't freak out, say I didn't see this, I didn't remember this. Just remember your path. Stream, creeks, rivers, game trails. You went one way, doesn't mean you gotta come back the same the other way. So just don't freak out if you start walking around and don't see things familiar. Just remember the path that you're on, stay on it, and you'll be safe. Remember guys, you got one life. Live it.